You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Mallory Smith, Nick Wilson, and meteorologist Victor Perez. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Good morning. It is 6:45 on this Thursday morning. I'm Mallory Smith.
I'm Nick Wilson.
Victor Perez.
All right, well, staying with those hot temperatures today. We're almost to Friday. Until then, we're going to see some fog, or has that made its way out? What are we seeing?
No, it's actually worsened a little bit here at the studio, at least. I know that the Gateway Airport has been seeing visibility increase, but here at the studio, still looking like gray, overcast conditions at the surface instead. So it's been pretty hard to see anything. So traveling down Highway 20 or Highway 75 at the junctions of them, you should be a little cautious. We're seeing that fog pretty robust as we see that winds are pretty calm. Most of the area seeing winds under 10 and a lot of us under 5. So we'll see that it's going to be a little bit quiet for winds as they increase through the afternoon, but there's still possibility for severe weather in Siouxland with marginal severe thunderstorm chances that cover most of the tri-state area extending into southwestern Minnesota. So we'll see possibility for some scattered showers and storms that could reach severe criteria later on this morning and through the early afternoon, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. Central Siouxland should be on the clear end, so we'll keep an eye on southwestern and northeastern portions. Back to you two.
All right, sounds great. Thanks, Victor. Well, it has been 1 year since the James Webb Space Telescope began capturing stunning images of the universe. To mark the first anniversary, NASA released a new picture showing the birth of a star like it's never been seen before. At 390 light years away, what you see on your screen is the closest star-forming region to Earth. It contains 50 young stars, similar in mass to the sun, surrounded by gas and dust. And each one of those newborn stars could eventually develop into a planetary system like our own.
And back on Earth, heavy rain, like we saw in parts of Siouxland yesterday, can lead to puddles and pools of stagnant water, which can provide breeding grounds for mosquitoes carrying West Nile virus. Several cases of the virus are popping up across South Dakota. Minnehaha County has detected West Nile virus in some bodies of water. One person in the area says he's seen an increase in mosquitoes due to the recent rain. He adds he tells his family to wear bug spray whenever they're outside.
The city does a pretty good job of spraying and stuff like that. So locally, we were pretty good. The biggest concern for us would be like when we go camping, go fishing, things like that, you know.
Cases of West Nile virus have also been found in Nebraska and Iowa this season, including Plymouth County, and July is peak transmission season for the virus, so be sure to use bug spray if you plan to spend time outdoors.
And meanwhile, Americans are dealing with prescription drug shortages, including in the Siouxland states. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem has announced the State Department of Health will expand its emergency medication stockpile to more communities in case of shortages. The stockpile will also have more kinds of medication added to it to help avoid situations that many pharmacies in the Rushmore state saw last year.
Every year during respiratory season, our little ones need amoxicillin for strep throat and ear infections, and I can tell you from personal experience that the cupboards were bare at our pharmacies for months this last season.
Governor Noem is also sending letters to Congress members and the FDA calling for long-term solutions.
And after the news conference, Governor Noem also gave an update on Medicaid expansion, which officially got underway in South Dakota at the beginning of this month.
We've been underway enrolling a lot of people into Medicaid now that it has expanded to a new population. We've had a couple of thousand people that have already gone through that process. It's gone very smoothly, and I'd encourage people to continue to reach out and see if they now are qualified under the coverage that has been raised for that income level.
South Dakota's Department of Social Services estimates around 52,000 South Dakotans became eligible for Medicaid coverage when the expansion took effect.
And here in Sioux City, there's just 7 days to go until applications are due for the open seat on the Sioux City Community School Board, and 4 people have already submitted letters of interest. In June, former board member Perla Alarcon-Flory informed the board her family was moving outside of Sioux City and that she planned to resign her seat. She was elected to a 3rd term in 2021. The 4 people who have submitted letters so far are Chad Crastle, who ran unsuccessfully in 2021, Maria Runquist, a retired business owner, and Philip Hammond, a former East High teacher and coach, and Sean Broyhill, who also ran and lost in 2021. The filing deadline is Thursday, July 20th at 5 p.m. School board members will then hold a hearing on July 24th to hear from all official candidates. And in lighter news, the summer is quickly moving forward, so that means we're getting into fair season. That includes in Monona County, where the county fair is underway in Ottawa, Iowa. I will be stopping by later this morning to check things out, to see the exhibits, and hopefully say hi to some adorable animals, maybe even try some fair food. I'll also be reporting live from the fair, so be sure to tune in to KCAU-9 News at 11:30 to learn more. Love fair season.
Yeah, and speaking of adorable animals, it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day.
Yep, and today we're sharing a pet, like every day, that's been picked up by Sioux City's Animal Adoption Rescue, who's waiting to go home.
This is Cheetos, a 4 to 6 month old male orange tabby kitten. He was found at the intersection of West 1st Street and Market Street. The rescue says he loves to snuggle and that he'd fit well in a family with kids because he loves to run and play. Cheetos is available for adoption now.
If you've lost your pet, looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com.
He loves to cuddle and he loves to play. That is like the best of both worlds right there. And if you are looking to adopt, you might also want to drop past PetSmart sometime the next few days.
That's right. Friends of the Animal Shelter will be at PetSmart in Lakeport Commons for an on-site adoption event. They'll be there today and tomorrow from 4 p.m. through 7 p.m., on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, there'll be dogs and cats there who are all looking for forever homes. So it's a great chance to stop by. Maybe you'll meet your new best friend. How could Cheetos not be your best friend?
She sure looks friendly.
Yeah, I know. It's actually pretty rare when you get a cuddly cat and a playful cat, I think, for the most part. At least it's what I see in my own cats. But I know that orange tabby cats, they're cuddly guys. It's kind of a cuddly morning.
Yeah, you know, especially if you're in the eastern part of Sioux City, you know, we've seen some fog, making it kind of dreary, making it kind of want to stay inside. As we'll see, the temperatures starting off the morning hours are currently reported in the 60s, a little bit warmer out in Nebraska and cooler as you travel through western Iowa with 60s and 50s. Now the looping radar showing that cloud coverage steadily increasing, and we started to see the beginning of some showers out in central Nebraska starting to almost make their way into northeastern parts of the state. They'll be moving through around 9-10 in the morning, showing up here on the Stormcast, and some pockets of more strong showers embedded in them. So we could potentially see some severe weather out to our southwest and the northeast, where we see isolated storms developing briefly before we start to see some flare up through the evening that fall apart as they move in. Now we kick off Friday pretty quiet, but we'll see more showers and storms moving in from the west, concentrated in central and southern Siouxland, as the north will be a little bit quieter, but it moves through quickly. We'll be seeing clearer and quieter conditions by Friday evening. Now today, temperatures rising up into the upper 80s, and though we do see scattered storms, Sioux City should be just remaining a little bit cloudier, not too rainier, as we'll see that the 9 on 9 has temperatures in the 80s today, tomorrow, and extending through this week. As we kick off next week, a little bit cooler, some rain chances popping up on Sunday as more storm possibilities appear next midweek.
And now we're going to turn to sports, where another Siouxland High School baseball team has punched their ticket to state. Noah Sacco has those details in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. The road to Iowa City ended last night in classes 3A and 4A for IHSAA baseball, with Sergeant Bluff Luton and Spencer battling one another for a ticket to state. Warriors aiming for its third trip in 4 seasons. Tigers their first since 1999. This one a rematch of last year's 3A Sub-State 1 final. SBL won that one 8-3. Can the Tigers flip the script? In the third, Spencer up 1-zip after a dropped infield fly. Cooper Griffin keeps them rolling. Base knock into left, scores Hitches from third, 2-0 Tigers. Score stays that way into the 6th until SBL gets on the board with the bases loaded walk. Then Easton Wheeler finds the gap. Single to left brings home 1. Tanner Clean slides in for the second. Huge at bat puts SBL in front 3-2. Spencer giving themselves a chance in the bottom half now. Bases full after they make it a 4-3 game. Griffin delivers again. Deep sac fly to center ushers in Levi Johnson, tied back up at 4s. What a game. Same score after 7 innings to to extras we go. Campbell Wessels gets the base hit of the season in the 8th. Here comes Johnson head first. 2 RBI knock, 6-4 Spencer. Bottom half, SBL down to its final out, fighting to stay alive. Carter Brown to short. Tidges touches second to seal it. Spencer ends its 24-year state drought, 6-4 the final. Tigers get their ticket to Iowa City.
It's like our coaches always say, if you want to fight in 2 strikes, and just trying to put in play, and that's all I did. Help my team win. Kind of destined to make history, I felt like, and we're happy. We're really happy and really thrilled, and we can't wait to be in Iowa City next week.
They believe in themselves, and we try to play tough teams along the way. I think those are teams that got us battle tested for this night.
Media Day kicked off for the Big 12 Football Conference yesterday, and we saw a pair of Iowans win the inaugural Bob Bowlesby Award for Big 12 Leadership and Excellence. TCU quarterback Max Duggan and Iowa State women's basketball legend Ashley Jones. Determined by a vote of the conference's athletic directors, Jones joins Duggan as one of 2 student athletes selected for the honor established by the Big 12 Board of Directors as the conference's most prestigious individual accolade. And Jones left a legacy on the ISU court, winning the Cheryl Miller Award given annually to the nation's top small forward for the 3rd straight season this past year. The Iowa City native departed ISU as the program's career record holder for points, rebounds, and 3-pointers, just to name a few. And in Wisconsin, the X's trailed the whole game but played 3 runs in the 9th. The Sioux City's comeback effort would fall just short to Lake Country 7-6. Dockhounds take the series. Explorers on a travel day today. Game 1 of their series with Fargo at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And that's your check at sports. Have a great day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories.
That's what you need to know before you go. Iowa's newly approved near total ban on abortions after roughly 6 weeks of pregnancy already is facing a legal challenge. Abortion rights groups filed the lawsuit within 12 hours of Tuesday night's vote, which came after a day of debate and protests. All 3 Democrats and 3 Republicans, or all Democrats and then 3 Republicans, voted against the bill.
Thank you to colleagues for passing this most historic preservation and defense of human life.
And within minutes of the Senate vote, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds announced her intention to sign the bill into law. That will happen on Friday during the Family Leadership Summit in Des Moines. But also on Friday, a Polk County judge will consider an injunction to block the new law from taking effect.
Standard that governs abortion restrictions under the Iowa Constitution is undue burden. In this case in particular, it's under the Iowa Constitution.
The lawsuit, filed by Planned Parenthood and the ACLU, seeks a temporary injunction to block the law from taking effect until the suit is decided in court. A Polk County judge will consider the injunction about 45 minutes before Governor Reynolds is expected to sign the legislation. All right, well, there's going to be a lot of things happening on Friday. Hopefully some calmer conditions, maybe? Or what are we going to be looking at today, at least?
We're seeing some showers and storms both days, but today there's a little bit of chance for marginal severe thunderstorm risk. Not so much here in Sioux City, though we are covered in it. We're expecting the storms to develop to our southwest and northeast, but we'll be keeping an eye on them as we see some in Nebraska currently. We'll see that temperatures today rise up warmer, and we're looking at some upper 80s, and then we'll have conditions that are going to be cooler through the weekends, the mid 80s, as we look at Friday and Saturday. So those showers and storms tomorrow afternoon as well, and then we see that through the next few days into the start of next week, we cool down a little bit, at least with some more showers appearing on Sunday and Wednesday, and then drying off and beginning to warm up a little bit afterwards.
Yep, looking like some warmer conditions all week long.
A little bit of alternating, couple days of showers, couple calm days, kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, nice little change of pace, we see here and there, and, next week starts off cool at least.
Yeah, I know, I saw we kind of barely got a 70 there, but we did. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Obviously, be careful of the fog and keep checking back. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.